Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Shelby. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill, and I'm a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Forest Qigong. And today we're bringing in Peaceful Journey, and I thought of that because I'm traveling up to Wisconsin this morning, and so you'll see me from there the next couple days. So, yay! All right, let's bring in Peaceful Journey and start our practice. So feet shoulder hip distance apart, bend your knees, relax your shoulders, elbows out, fingers open. Smile on your face, tuck your chin in a little bit. That's going to help align the neck with the rest of the spine. And touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth as we start to breathe in and out slowly, deeply, and gently. Focus on your out breath first because that will allow you to release what you no longer need. And let's breathe out through our mouth at this point. And then allow yourself to wait and breathe in naturally through the nose. And that will just start to calm and center you, bring your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul all together, which of course I need as well. Let's start bouncing from our knees. Hi, Rona. Welcome. Hi, Alicia. Peacefully journeying with you all this practice today. Shelby, you really need to have a job that works with uh, writing and things because you're amazing at it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, since I got started a little late, let's bring our hands up for our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head right away. And that's so we live to 100. Yay! Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. So, Master Lin has done 7 day blessings at the beginning of the year, and one of them is longevity. There's one for like prayer for all living beings and medicine Buddha and karma, and one is for longevity. And there's another one I can't think what it is. There's five, no seven. There's seven, so three I haven't mentioned. Um, and for longevity, you go and you ask. You say, I want to live to X age. So I put forth, well, I want to live to 100. And then this came about where Master Lin said, if you bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head within an hour of waking every day, you live to 100. So that's how I came to do that here because I'd started it several times and I'd get to about 3 weeks and then I just kind of trail off. And I wanted it. So because I wanted that, I needed to make a commitment. To make a commitment, I'm like, well, I need to have people who are counting on me, who are going to show up and say, "Hey, I'm here. I thought you were going to be here." And so this is where I am. Isn't that great? And so now it's been well over 2 years that we have been bouncing together for 5 minutes to live to 100. So we've got almost 3 minutes left. So while you're bouncing, let it bounce out all your anxiety, any strange dreams that you might have had, or maybe it's the end of the day for you and you just had such a long day. So let it bounce out. Maybe you're in the middle of the day and you just needed a break. Work was really hard, or the kids are driving you crazy because school hasn't started yet, or whatever. Or you're in the middle of all your piles for your budget. Or you're having a great day. You're having a great day. And you're like, I want to make it better. I'm going to do my Qigong. We're looking forward to something in a few hours. just want to be your 100% ready. So when we bounce, we wake up the chi and all the different organ systems of our body. Um, and waking up the chi, we get it moving, we start to cultivate more chi. What's chi? Chi is, you can think of it as your life force, energy with intelligence, that which already knows how to do things. So we do not take care and plan. Okay, this is my blood pressure for today, and this is how I'm going to keep uh, um, my body moving by moving this muscle and contracting that one and relaxing this one or whatever. I'm not smart enough to do that. Some of you are probably. It's amazing, and we don't realize how amazing we are. And that chi just runs through us and helps us to keep moving, to keep going, to keep experiencing this amazing world, to have interactions with people and places and things. Hi, Dorothy. So allow yourself to bounce. Allow it to just penetrate through and break up blockages just caused by whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not like, ooh, blockage. It's just extra chi that got stuck for any number of reasons. Let's take our hands down to our sides and go side to side. When I would go to Synchronicity Foundation for a retreat, so beautiful, there would always be a day where they put out, masks and hats and scarves and funny things. And Master Charles would say, the ridiculous is part of this life. Not all so serious. And he had, room with his things that people would give him and he would collect. And among them would be, silly things. And so we have to remember that. We get so serious. So here I have this bright pink shirt on. You can't see my hair too well because it's slicked back. But allow the fun. Okay, so let's have some more fun. Let's see. Okay. I'll put on this. There we go. See? Having some fun. All right. Let's bring on the fun with the peaceful journey. Because I'm just trying to break up the seriousness of bringing in peace. We'll allow the peace. So we're going to enjoy the peace. We're going to journey the peace. And we can be silly and have fun at the same time. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. Shrugging the shoulders up. Head goes back. Scrunch a little bit. Smile. Release down. And again. And release. And one more time. Shoulders come up. We just lift them up. Head goes back. Scrunch back a little bit. Make sure your knees are still bent. Breathe. When you're ready, release them down. Feel spinal fluid going up the spine and bathing your brain. Tap your cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed. Tap the beginning of your eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed. Cup the top of your head. Watch out for your fun little hat if you have one on. Cup the base of your head. Open, open, open. Open that brain. Open the ears. Open all your senses. So really get let go and just really feel like you've got your superpowers going. You're going to be able to see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, touch, feel, taste, and whatever is there to give you some messages. When you go for a walk, experience the animals, the trees, the breeze, the feel of the earth underneath your feet, or the stones or concrete or whatever you're on. All right. So now we'll clap our hands. Cup the inside of our left elbow. And I'm doing things in nines. Well, that's the plan. When I talk, I sometimes get off track, but overall, we're doing 9. And just feel that vibration through the window of the lungs on the other side. Because I was tardy, we'll just do 1 set, but you can do 3 sets, you could do 9 sets. Cup your kidneys. You can do that at the beginning of the day. You can do it at the end of the day. Rub your hands along your back, the kidney area, and then your palms. Do the same with your palms. Tap your tailbone. And tap your hips. And come down to the tops of your knees. And reach around to the back. And here's a fun thing. When you're out and about, or you're at home, and you get one of those little bugs that just like zooming around, and you're like, yeah, get out of there. Maybe listen, ask them, why are you coming to talk to me today? And see what happens. Shelby says, trying to maintain my peace can seriously be funny sometimes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So that was our active exercises. And now we want to move into the healing movements. And to do that, we get into beginning of the universe position, feet shoulder or hip distance apart. Bend your knees, spine nice and straight, happy straight spine. Shoulders are softened. They don't need to do any work at all. Elbows come out. Stretch your fingers and toes to stimulate 12 meridians in the body. Feel them activated, helping to open up all your channels for all of the systems. So we've got the liver system, the heart system, the stomach system, the lung system, and the kidney system. So as I'm saying them, as you're thinking them, say hello to all these parts of your body and say thank you, thank you, thank you for my life and for my beautiful day. And let's experience whatever comes our way today in this peaceful journey. So this is the point where we are starting to feel between being and not being. Our body is holding its frame, and we can stop thinking about it and just let our mind be in our little hammock and just watching what happens. We use the password Master Lynn gave us. I am in the universe. What does that mean? How does that feel for you? The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. What if you and the universe were just having a party today? And the universe is showing you things, and you're being delighted, and you're letting other people know. You're gathering more light and sharing more light. Connect to what's most divine for you. Maybe it's rainbows. And ask for what you want from your practice today. I'm so grateful that I can express the gifts that I've been given to help anybody and everybody. Take your right hand over your upper chest, left hand over your lower dantian, elbows are out. And for a moment, let's feel, see, know the column of light from the top of our head to the bottom of our torso. We might feel it in the palm of our hands. It might actually push your hands out of it, saying, hey, I extend out this far. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Feel the sun from the center of the universe shining down its beautiful love and light. You can feel it on your skin. You can feel it sparkling. You can feel the silliness, the joyfulness as it journeys through you to talk to the earth and the earth back up to touch the heavens. And let's just be grateful today. So we'll do the fifth movement, connecting with your heart energy. So I just have my hands in prayer position, and you can touch your breastbone if you want with your thumbs, or you can leave it out. It doesn't, whatever works for you. And also, just like we were doing with this one, you can move your hands up and down until they hold themselves in the position. And you don't have to do any work to keep those fingertips touching with a little bit of pressure almost. And what we do is we just breathe in, and then we bend forward with a little hinge, and we come forward, and we just are so grateful for whatever comes to us in the moment. I'm so grateful I can do this movement. We breathe out, we come back up. And you've heard me and other leaders tell you how going slowly you can feel the chi more. So maybe today is the day you want to, just for a few breaths, slow it down and see what happens on purpose. Slow it down on purpose and see if you feel more. If you feel the chi moving your body up and down. And then let go of all expectations and allow yourself to flow in the gratitude, in the thankfulness. When we stop and focus and hold on to a thought or a memory or a feeling, we're kind of putting a blockage in front of us of what we could be experiencing. So let's let go of all expectations for these few minutes and just experience whatever it is you experience. A little music coming in. Check in on how you are feeling right now. Are you feeling the expansion of being in your body and also of the universe? Is your mind noticing thoughts or pictures or memories or sensations? Are you noticing that sometimes you hold on to those and sometimes you just watch them go by? Remember, we're in this beautiful life to experience ourselves. We can't know who we are without experiencing who we're not in some way. So let's release judgment. Bring ourselves back to that curious child. What would put a smile on your face and your eyes just with wonder? Like whenever you'd go and fly a kite, I was so amazed that it would hold up there. I love looking at butterflies and try to say, predict where they're going to go next. I used to love the cut. I'm going to have to do this again. Those jars, you fill the jars with things and then you try to figure out how many are inside. And then let's release our hands down. That was a beautiful 5 minutes. Now, Master Lin does recommend that you do the connecting with, that everybody, if possible, does the connecting of your heart energy for 5 minutes every day. So let's just breathe, focus on the lower dantian, invite all the chi to come to that point as a ball of light and spin it faster and faster and faster. And see it condense down into a dot, smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. It's amazing, amazing what you have cultivated for yourself. And let it turn into a tiny little energy pill and tuck it deep behind your navel. Rub your hands together and rub your face. Bring yourself out for your day, but keeping in the connection. You don't have to step out of it. See how long you can stay connected. with the universe and go in the flow and with the flow and have that peaceful journey today. And if you find yourself out, then what do? You do bring yourself back in. All right. Okay. So big breath in. Let those beautiful 10,000 hands come out and help you to gather all the gifts of the universe. Hands come together at the top, come down, touch your head. I forgot I had that fun thing on. Bring it down and say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you from Wisconsin tomorrow. See you then. Bye.